What's up, you guys? Welcome back to NezFab. Today it's a beautiful Friday. As you can see, it's supposed to be like, I think almost 90 degrees today, so it's a little spicy to be working on stuff, but hey, gotta get stuff done. So today, Jesse should be showing up like any minute now. Said he'd be here around 10 or something. And yeah, we're just gonna keep knocking out some more stuff on the VR4, man. We're kind of at a standstill with the bottom end. Got it all laid out here. Once Jesse gets here, we'll discuss on what he wants to do. So kind of sourcing a few parts last night. Maybe might get our hands on already pre-built short block, which will speed up this process a lot, because contacted a few machine shops and they're like weeks out before like even being able to attempt to start any machine work on a bottom end. So that's going to kind of suck. But said the good news is on the head's good. So today I'll get the cams and everything back in it and get the cam caps all torqued down and stuff. So then the head's pretty much fully assembled, just ready for a short block, whatever we decide on. And then maybe two, we'll see what he wants to do with the tranny and if he's going to roll with this. Then I'll probably get this thing put back together today as well, while he comes over here and starts digging through interior and get that all cleaned up. So that's kind of the talked about plan last night. Stuff might change today, but it's kind of the plan today. So take your ride for the journey, though. All right, we haven't got no footage of this bad boy in the engine bay yet. We just got the hood open. It's the first time I've opened the hood since the car's been here. So really? This is what we're starting with, you guys. I don't want to say a shit show. It's an empty box right now.
You can say shit show.
So it's not a shit show. I've seen way worse. Like me and Jesse both noticed this engine harness is in like perfect condition, so that's great. It's not tampered with. It's all stock. Hopefully, once we get this thing back together, we're talking about it's gonna be a badass little street car with AC and power steering, which isn't too common these days. So Jesse's getting himself into a little mess here too with the interior.
All I'm good for is cleaning.
It's not bad. He's gonna work on getting the interior and shit cleaned out. Interior's in really good shape. We got another set of seats too that aren't cracked or nothing, so that's badass. Like I said, this was a hard deal to pass up on, and me and Jesse raced down there and he beat me by like 10 minutes, which is fine. So I'm still gonna be a part of it. He's just gonna have to fork all the money out for it.
Yeah, damn straight.
Yeah. So around there's the interior and there's the engine bay. That's what we're working with, you guys. So see what we can do in the next few weeks. Hopefully, say we get this thing back on the road before summer is over. Only time will tell. Game plan, he's going to be working on that. And then, like I said, I'm going to get the transmission back together today. Should only take me an hour. And then work on getting the cams and cam caps and everything on and torqued down. So that's the game plan for today. All right, we got all the transmission case cleaned up, all the old silicone and stuff off of it. So this thing's ready for me to pretty much get it tossed back together. So he decided we're going to slap this thing back together, throw the welded center just back in it. This is the train he's going to run in the cart. So So everything looks great on the thing. So slap silicone on it, get it torqued back together, and I'll have the tranny sitting aside for when it's ready to rock and roll. But he's been out here plugging away on this thing, and he's getting it cleaned out pretty damn good. This is the first time we've really seen it, the interior, without a bunch of shit inside of it. And I have to say it's pretty damn good on Jesse.
Yep.
Yeah, it's clean. Like yeah, so the only really tear is that front driver's seat, but we got new seats for that with no tears and shit. The back seat is good, no tears on it. A little dirty, but nothing. A little vacuum and some shampoo won't clean up. So yeah, he's just plugging away. He's gonna rip out. Someone who had this car before must have had obviously had a stereo system in it, so he's working on getting all that old shit and stuff yanked out. They kind of, I see what they did here. It's a little ghetto, but it works. So they rewired the fuel pump, and they just tapped off the power wire that they ran for the amp. Which, I mean, that's a big ass power wire, so it works. You know, but he's gonna yank all that shit out, and then we'll eventually have to run just a dedicated power wire for the fuel pump rewire kit, which no big deal. That's something simple. So, but yeah, this thing, man, like I said, it was a hell of a deal. Interior's clean. Where's 420 badge at?
It's like here's
So he found it was sitting underneath the driver's seat.
like literally right in the middle of it.
Yeah, so let's see if I can get this in the sun. Oh, it's hard to see. Number 420. Number 420.
Colorado.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, if just it happens to be in Colorado, like it's crazy. So yeah, he's plugging away, getting that shit all straightened out. So I'll start slapping the transmission back together, and then I'll get that done onto the head. So we'll update. We'll be back here in a little bit. All right, we're all back together. Good deal, good deal. Gave me a little bit of troubles with the reverse idler gear in there and stuff, so I was like, put together, take apart, put together, take apart. But anyways, train's back together. So silicone's still wet, so we'll let that bad boy just sit up, and then yeah, she'll be sitting there ready to slap back in. Probably once a couple days silicone dried and stuff, I'll set this thing down and I'll pressure wash it, clean the case and stuff off kind of before we actually install it in the car. So Jesse's just back here. You can hear him playing Molly Maid, just getting interior and shit all vacuumed out. So, bro, that's cleaning up good. Yep. Like I said, just a fucking quick shampoo.
Yeah. The car was 224,000 miles on it.
Yeah. 30 years old. Yeah, not bad at all. So after we're just kind of looking around, man, like you said, this thing's got 224,000. Yeah, it's in pretty damn good shape, especially for sitting for 4 years. It's probably getting beat by the sun. So making pretty good progress on that. I'm done with the transmission. We got ourselves a little Jimmy John's lunch break, and now I'm just gonna swap over here to the head, and yeah, just get this thing all pre-lubed up and get the rockers in there, slap the cams in there, and then the head's ready to rock and roll too. So making pretty good progress today, you guys. Pretty good progress. Boom, boom, boom. All right, heads all back together. Cam's on, torqued. So if we had a bottom end or a short block, this thing would be ready to slap on that sucker. You know, exterior's a little bit dirty, but that ain't gonna affect performance. So, yeah, tranny's good, head's good. I think just let's see what Jesse's up to out here. What are you up to now?
Huh?
So what are you up to now?
Back together a little bit so I don't lose parts. What's up?
Oh, I'm just seeing head's all good. Head's a hundo.
Sweet.
Yeah. So what, you want to slap these fenders and shit on real quick, or see if we can get them on?
Might as well.
Okay, I'm down with that. So that's the plan. Let's get these fenders slapped on, see if we can start making this thing look like a car as opposed to a destruction derby vehicle. All right, that's all she wrote for today, you guys. As you can see, we got the transmission all back together. Just letting it kind of chill, let the silicone dry up. Engine, bottom end, haven't touched it. Still kind of waiting to see what's up with that. We got the head all assembled, waiting for the bottom end to slap it on. And made some pretty good progress out here on the VR 420 is what I'm calling it. Look at that, it's looking like a car again, huh? We just got the bumper sitting right there. It's just chilling, it's not bolted on. The top trim plate. We didn't do nothing on the engine bay today. We got the fenders on both sides, which are just kind of like not permanently on there. And then we got these little trim plates back on. So it's, you know, minus some headlights, it almost looks complete, huh? Almost looks complete now. Like I said, this thing is damn straight. Like, yeah, rock chips, whatever, that's all paint. But, you know, there's a couple little door dings, some dents, nothing some PDR can't fix. But, man, this thing's going to be... Slap a paint job on this sucker. And then Jesse did some work on the interior here. So, we got it all cleaned up. He did some vacuuming. Swapped out the driver's seat with the one that's got the better conditioning, got the tear on it. He held away the old seats. So, this thing's looking mighty fine. Oh, that's locked. So, yeah. Back seats. All back in. You know, it's looking good, looking good. We also pulled the fuel pump out. Check it out. It was rewired. And it had a 255 in it as well. Oh, we got a guest. And yeah, it's pretty good progress on it today. So, interior looks good. Pretty good, huh?
Yeah, it's really good. So,
just waiting to hear back from about a short block. Got to get a bunch of parts and stuff on order. And then, yeah, I'm at a standstill now. I'm waiting on him. He needs to spend some money. get some parts ordered. So that's pretty much it for today. I don't know if we're gonna be doing anything on it really tomorrow. I get out here in the garage and clean it up a little bit, reorganize some stuff. But hopefully, maybe sometime next week, I have some more stuff to work on. Some more content, some more stuff to film for you guys. So appreciate you guys watching. Make sure you like, subscribe, share the video with a friend, family member, a buddy, whoever. Catch you guys on the next one.